These are my predictions for the 10 movies that are going to be nominated for Best Picture at the upcoming 2026 Oscars. If I get even like 3 of these right, I would be very impressed with myself. These are way too early predictions, but let's go ahead and get into this. We're going to go alphabetically. The first of the 10 nominees is going to be Luca Guadagnino's After the Hunt. He had both queer and challengers get completely snubbed this year. I don't think that's going to be the case this upcoming year, especially when we have Julia Roberts, Ayo Debris, Andrew Garfield. It's going to be a thriller. I think this is going to be one that's finally getting an Oscar nom. 2 is Avatar Fire and Ash. I'm very confident about this one. Avatar The Way of Water, all Best Picture noms. This one's going to be no different. 3 is The Ballad of a Small Player. It's an adapted screenplay. It's a thriller. Colin Farrell and Tilda Swinton, the Academy love both of them, but the biggest player here is directed by Edward Berger, who just had Conclave. Before that, just had All Quiet on the Western Front. 2 movies that get nominated for a lot of Oscars. This one's going to be another one. 4 is Begonia from Yorgos Lanthimos. I'm going to treat Kinds of Kindness from last year as the exception, not the norm. I think the norm is Poor Things, The Favorite. These movies where he's pairing with Emma Stone. You also have Jesse Plemons in there that are going to be nominated for a lot of Oscars. 5 is Frankenstein, Guillermo del Toro, the Academy loves as well. We saw Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio do very well. We saw The Shape of Water. This has a stacked cast of Oscar Isaac, Jacob Elordi, Mia Goth, Christoph Waltz. But this is also a Netflix film, and Netflix always pushes really hard at least one movie. I think this is going to be one they're going to push for some Oscars. 6 is Chloe Zhao's Hamnet, Paul Mescal, Jesse Buckley, great actors in there. Joe Alwyn as well. He tends to show up in Oscar-nominated films. But Chloe Zhao, Nomadland did very well for her at the Oscars. She took a stint in the MCU with Eternals, but she's back to making more Oscar-y movies. 7 is Highest to Lowest from director Spike Lee. This is a bit of a gamble. You have A$AP Rocky and Ice Spice in the cast. That's making me a little nervous, but Denzel Washington, Jeffrey Wright, Spike Lee, reimagining one of the most iconic films of Akira Kurosawa's High and Low. I think this has great Oscar potential. 8 is One Battle After Another from Paul Thomas Anderson. At this point, I think anytime he's going to release a movie, it's going to be in the mix for Best Picture, even though this one's getting incredibly surprising mixed reactions, but so did Licorice Pizza, and that was an Oscar nominee. Number 9 is The Smashing Machine. Both Benny Safdie and Josh Safdie both have films coming out this year. I think one or both of them will be Oscar players, but I only had room for 10 on this list, so I'm going to go with Dwayne Johnson, make an incredible Oscar campaign push to try and get an Oscar nomination and win. So The Smashing Machine, I'm picking over Marty Supreme and Timothée Chalamet. Number 10, Wicked for Good. Like it or not, Wicked is going to be nominated for Best Picture and many, many other Oscars this upcoming year. There's my prediction of 10. My goal is to get 6 of these right. I think that'd be a win for me.